Rewrite each expression using I. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to recognize here I have a square root of a -1. Remember, if you can't see that, you can just rewrite it. -1 times the square root of 63. And then you'll recognize that here the square root of -1 turns into I. So I have the square root of 64. Two identical numbers that multiplied to be 64 is what costs 8. And this 63, so 64 was 8 times 8. Over here, this 63 can be broken down as what? 7 and 9. You can use your calculators, right? The 9 is 3 and 3. So remember, when it's a pair, it comes out. So your answer is 3 radical 7. So 63 becomes 3 radical 7. So we normally write that I kind of like squished in between. The reason why I don't like it behind it is because you can kind of miss it, or you might even imply that it's actually inside the radical, which would be incorrect. And this is your answer. Raise your hand if you got that. Awesome. Let's try the next one. I have the square root of -13, so I'm just going to rewrite this as -1 times 13 plus 10. Class, what's the square root of -1? And can you simplify the square root of 13? It's a prime number. So I have I radical 13 plus 10. Now you might be tempted to kind of add these, and that would be incorrect. Remember, this has a radical sign and this has no radical, so this would actually be your answer. And your last one, I'm going to deal with the -44 first. Class, what are my factors of 44? Someone said 4 and 11, but you also have so the -1. All of that's going to become what? That's an I. And the square root of 4? So I have 2I. So I have 1 minus 2I over 2. I like all of this better. I just want to teach you, if you did ever need to break it apart, you just put your finger over it. You have 1/2 minus 2 over 2. What's 2 divided by 2? So we don't write 1I, we don't write 1x, we just write I. So either of these answers would be acceptable. And that's how you simplify these radicals with complex numbers in it.